The distress signal reached every corner of civilized space. The Confederation's plea was desperate, broadcast on all frequencies. The Ravagers have breached the core worlds. 12 systems have fallen. Trillions dead. We are losing. This is a call to all species, all civilizations. If you can hear this, please help us. Please. The galaxy listened and did nothing. The Ravagers were an extragalactic horror, a swarm intelligence that consumed everything. No negociation, no mercy, just endless consumption. They'd appeared at the galaxy's edge 6 cycles ago, and now they were here, unstoppable. The great civilizations calculated the risk. The Zinthari Collective withdrew to their fortress worlds. The Krell Dominion sealed their borders. The Hive consensus simply went silent. Even the ancient Archons, who'd witnessed the birth of galaxies, retreated to their dimensional sanctuaries. Everyone knew you couldn't fight the Ravagers. You could only run. Everyone except the species from Sol 3. Earth's response came within hours of the distress call. A single transmission, simple and direct. Confederation Command, this is Earth Defense Force. We're en route. Hold the line. We're coming. The Confederation Supreme Commander felt a strange mixture of hope and dread. The humans, the newcomers, the species from the Death World that everyone feared but no one truly understood. They were actually coming. How many ships are they sending? Asked the tactical officer. The answer came as human vessels began emerging from FDL across the war zone. Not hundreds, not thousands, tens of thousands. By the ancestors, the commander whispered. Where do they hide all of this? The Ravagers had never encountered resistance like this. Their swarm tactics, which had overwhelmed every defense, met something new, a species that had spent 10,000 years perfecting the art of killing each other before turning those skills outward. Then Earth's fleet arrived. It wasn't an armada. It was an extermination force. Admiral Hassan transmitted on all frequencies so the entire galaxy could hear. You made Captain Santos beg for mercy. You made her crew bleed. You posted their deaths for entertainment. His voice was ice. Now you'll understand what it means to make a human bleed. The Sivrak clans had 47 colony worlds, hundreds of ships, billions of citizens. Earth had prepared for all of them. Simultaneously, across Sivrak space, human strike forces emerged from the void. Not to conquer, not to occupy, to erase. They used weapons the galaxy had never seen. Stellar igniters that forced stars into premature nova. Atmospheric incinerators that turned breathable air into plasma. Tectonic disruptors that shattered planets from the inside out. And everywhere, always the nanites, painting everything Sivrak red before the fire came. The Galactic Council convened in emergency session, demanding Earth cease its actions. Ambassador Chen's response was broadcast across every civilized world. You all saw the video. You all watched Maria Santos die. And you did nothing. She paused, her eyes cold. So we will do something. We will do everything. Every Sivrak world. Every ship. Every station. Until the only red in space is their blood. Or until someone returns our dead and the ones who killed them. This is genocide, the council protested. No, Chen Corrective. This is what happens when you make a human bleed and think there won't be consequences. It took 6 weeks. 6 weeks to reduce the Sivrak clans from a galactic power to scattered refugees begging for asylum. Their homeworld was a cooling cinder. Their colonies were silent tombs. Their fleets were debris fields that glowed red in the starlight. Nanites still active, still marking, still hunting any Sivrak DNA that remained. Took wounds that would have broken any other species and kept fighting because, as one wounded soldier said, we're from Earth. Pain is what we do best. When the last Ravager hive ship retreated into extragalactic space, the galaxy stood in stunned silence. The Confederation had held. Trillions were saved. And the species everyone had feared from afar had proven exactly why that fear was justified. The Confederation Supreme Commander met Admiral Zhao in person his species' equivalent of tears streaming down his face. Why? Why did you come when everyone else abandoned us? Zhao looked tired, haunted, but his answer was simple. Because you called for help. Because it was the right thing to do. He paused. And because if we let the Ravagers win, eventually they'd come for Earth. We just prefer to fight our battles far from home. The galaxy learned something that cycle. The Deathworlders weren't just terrifying warriors. They were something far more dangerous. They were heroes who answered the call.